All right. It is day 83, I think. And probably one or two more of these super pared down videos. Probably. Cat seems to be doing well. Still gotta keep a close eye on him for a little while. But he's returning to, he's a little less shy now and a little less freaked out. Um, and otherwise, there's really not a lot more for me to say, to be honest. Um, I know that these vlogs have been very short and abrupt and strange, but it's just what I've got right now. It's so funny you compare these videos to videos 30 days ago, but just the way my life is going right now. Um, Diet wise, I would imagine I'm losing weight. I'm barely eating, and it's hard to congratulate myself. It's not like it's like I'm not a big stress eater, but I wouldn't even consider this a stress eating opportunity. It's like I'm in too much distress to eat. It's like it's more like it would be like congratulating myself for not for it would be like congratulating myself for losing weight while having the flu. It's like, oh, whenever I have the flu, I lose weight. It's like, well, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about being, clean with my diet and on during times like this. The amount of the sheer amount of distress is so much so that like the idea of food is like I can't even stomach it. So we're doing well on that front. Tried to swallow down a protein shake. Look at this, dear lord. And I had clearly some rice. My God. I tried to swallow down a protein shake. You like how I just flicked it right there? There's a little tin right there. All right, don't. It's not on my floor. Um, I had some rice and broccoli and chicken, and I feel all right. But otherwise, I just want to be past this week. You know what I'm saying? I want to be past this week. I want to be past next week. I want it to be June. You know. Um, I'm a little frustrated that this is how things have gone, but things are clearing up. I'm feeling much safer with the cat, much better with him. Ramus seems to be doing well. He's just a little nervous, and that's got nothing to do with him potentially getting poisoned. That's got to do with him probably still being distraught from going to the vet and getting, an IV and charcoal forced down his throat and that type of thing, But otherwise, it's like, yeah, I hope to start lifting on Monday. I don't see why I wouldn't. I got to take Ramus to the vet just because I want to do like just a peace of mind checkup. And otherwise, it's just a matter of work and working out my schedule around work. But things should be fine. I'm gonna be able to think more clearly soon. But the kind of hypervigilance that I have had the past few days makes it essentially so that I can't do normal things outside of what I have to do, and I can hyper focus on those things, and then everything else I really can't. Even a single text message or like moving in a certain way, I can't handle. I know it's crazy, but I was really scared, and I'm still kind of scared. So that's just the way that goes. Hmm. There's so much I want to do right now. There's so much that I'm missing out on, and I feel like I'm in between worlds. I'm just waiting for the weekend to end, waiting for the week to get on. I'm in that waiting period where basically everything is ephemeral, and there's very little you can do, and very little you can get done, and you just have to kind of wait it out. And I hate periods like this. They're torturous, but that is what I'm in, and I know that fortunately, I have no habit to dramatize or make things worse. I'm the type of person that I try to pretend like things are better, or not pretend, but make things better quicker because I want it to be over. I want the pain to be over. I want the damage to be done. I want to move on, and not in a dismissive way, but in a I. That's what I like. I like a clean cut and a clean movement. So the further we get on, as these few days go by, it'll be much easier for me to be less vigilant. And Ramus seems to be doing better and good. Um, and as far as I can tell, there's no reason to think anything else might happen. I'm just so used to the worst possible thing happening that that's what I'm primed for. Um, you could call it I've had a few traumatic experiences, and maybe it's a form of a stress response to that. I think everyone's just hyper vigilant in these cases. I may be more so than ordinary. I'm certainly more so than is healthy, but I'm not too worried about it. These types of things don't generally happen to me, so it's not something I need to really work on. Um, Look at that pimple, dude. What is that? That's gotta go. We gotta get rid of that one. This one is, I think, going away. Pimple update. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you stragglers that have been hanging on, people that are watching still, commenting and stuff, I really appreciate it. I know I kind of tanked this channel over the past month, but I have complete faith that I will revitalize it the moment I'm capable of it. This is, if you're looking at a narrative arc of like a journey to lose 80 pounds, there are going to be these sullen pits in any honest, continuity. Um, it's the pit has nothing to do with losing weight. I'm losing weight. It has to do with other things in my life. But that's it for today. I think I will see you again tomorrow. Probably tomorrow will be a very similar video. Realistically, I've got a lot to do, and I'm still very vigilant about my cat. But Monday, I think Monday I'm off, sleep a lot, and I think I'll have a lot more time. Um, Thank you again, guys, and like, comment, and subscribe if it is your thing. I love it when you do, and I will see you tomorrow.